Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? So today we are going to be doing viewer's choice, which I'm very, very excited about. And I am taking, I think, the first and the 10th suggestion from one of our lovely viewers, and I'll hold it up at the end, who sent in all these lovely requests. But I'm really curious about these because I hear these all the time when I need it my absolute most. I heard it a lot yesterday when I woke up and I was just kind of displaced. And I have, the way Saturn and Jupiter are right now, if you guys are feeling like two different people, one is about Saturn's like, let's put up these boundaries, let's restrict, let's get organized, let's be stern. And Jupiter is like, whoa, the Fool card, let's be expansive and have fun and know we're divinely protected and go all over. And it's a weird dichotomy, and we can feel like we're two people bouncing around in one mind. So this is about what our ancestors and our passed on loved ones want us to know, as well as our higher self, and what kind of is our true path, and are we on it, how to go about it, whatever messages. And I have a really cool layout. What I'm going to do is let you make your choice. I'm going to put one specific card on top of each of these, and then we're going to use this deck that is in thirds, and I'm going to pull a bunch of cards and we're going to see what this is pertaining to. I'm really excited because I posted on IG this morning and everybody was going cuckoo for this deck and loves the artwork and loves them. I do too. What I'm going to do is look it up in my archives, and I will put over on IG what it is, because it really is remarkable. Again, you guys, my name's Melanie. If you're new to my channel, I'd love it if you'd like and subscribe. It really helps me with the algorithm gods over here at YouTube. What my main purpose is, not only to help us get answers, but on my positive pop of positivity, is to get us aligned with our highest frequency and vibration. Because what happens is words have power. Things that are suggested, when I hear happy news on the news, I get happy, right? Things are contagious. So I try to raise the frequency and vibration by sharing fun stories, showing you the optimal outcome of things by just being focused on the good things. I sure as heck know that when I go out in the world and I anticipate good things coming and neat adventures, I have them. Yesterday was off the hook with things that came in for me. I ran into an old super dear friend that I love. I had front row parking. I had everything just showing up for me left, right, and center, because I actually asked the universe, because I said I need a little help today. I'm a little, goggle-headed here. And I started with an appreciation list for what I already appreciate and have gratitude for, and that helped a lot too. So I'm going to pull 3 cards and let you guys make your choice. And again, why I'm doing this, I just want to thank you guys for, all the beauty and the magic you bring to my life, all your, your comments and your shares. And a little side note too, for all you guys at DM and you're asking certain questions about, sidereal astrology, I'm now studying that, and I do believe it's more aligned and correct because, planets shift and everything shifts, so we're now at certain degrees. So I'll be doing a video on that as well. And just to let you know that sometimes, if your DM sits there for a day or two, I am trying to gear back over the next couple of days and really kind of follow my bliss and spend a lot of time meditating, thinking, and just dialing down. Because what was happening, I was working 7 days a week, sometimes 8-9 hours a day, by going on my DMs, answering everybody's request. But what happens is people really take as much as you give, so it's nobody's fault. I just need to pump the brakes and be like, I can't answer everything all the time, but I'm not ignoring you, and it won't sit there forever to the ice age. I will eventually get to it within a day or two. I simply need to not go so gung-ho on social media. It really gobbles up a lot of my time. And I need to, start to really spring clean and get things organized in my life as well, and make these great videos. So here's your choices. Number 1 is prepare to be astounded. Number 2 is you have what it takes. And number 3 is love is the reason. And I'm going to let you guys make your choice. Just breathe in, look at the cards, see what speaks to you, and feel free to watch all 3 of them. They're not overly long, and whatever you choose, those messages are meant for you. And I say this about all my videos. It doesn't matter if it's talking about a full moon in Scorpio a couple of days ago, whatever it is, those messages are meant to find you. I found 2 videos were the only videos I watched this morning, and they were amazing, and they hit it out of the ballpark. So we're going to start with this, which is prepare to be astounded. Love it, love it, love it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove these decks and put them right here, and we're going to focus on yours, and we're going to boom, boom. And I love just a simple simple backdrops. We can focus on the cards. This artwork is simply amazing. I absolutely love it. And I wanted to let you guys know too, because some people were DMing and asking, I have a couple of specials that are running. Whatever you see over on my Instagram, I'm still running them if you locate it. It can be any of the spreads, the True Love, the Soulmate spreads. I love the Personal Life Journey spread. That was like a 16 card spread. The full moon is still, it's really like lunar cycle to lunar cycle, but what you'll need to know from whatever lunar cycle to whatever lunar cycle. So it doesn't really go out of date. So if you go over there and you look any of those specials, they are still running. And thank you guys for all your great feedback on that. So let's begin and see what messages your ancestors want to send. And I'm going to start with this, with Moon Lore Ebb and Flow. So I'm hearing very, very closely to be in the flow of life, be in the game by having present moment awareness. You are not going to be able to control the outcome of things by worrying about it and restricting the kind of oxygen that you let into things. If you're just rushing, racing, and trying to acquire, oftentimes when we are chasing, things move away from us. Be settled in this flow state. Have clarity and say to the universe, because they also want you to know too, you are transitioning and you're transitioning to make positive changes in your life. You are deserving of love, happiness, health, and you are really worthy of all things wonderful, and it is coming towards you. Let's see what's coming on. Here you go, this Ace of Pentacles. You are going to have this beautiful abundance. Don't be afraid to make changes in your life. You know, your ancestors want you to know, because these changes are going to be for your highest good. Be gentle on yourself also in this time of transition. This is it's a new beginning. You are ready to really jump into this full feet first and just flow and say, I know the universe has me. I'm grounded. Pentacles are about being grounded, being earthed, being solid, feeling like you have the capabilities to do what you need to acquire this beautiful path. And you are now acquiescing to this beautiful flow state and you're in it. So these things are going to arrive. You have a clear vision. Ones are clarity. And that's what the universe asks of us. Can you please provide some clarity on what you want? I don't really need to hear about what you don't want or why something went wrong. I simply want to know, what do you want, and release it and let it go, and I will bring it to you. The stones I love for this too are all of the blue stones: blue chalcedony, aquamarine, lapis lazuli, sodalite, all of those beautiful angelite, all of these beautiful blue stones. I just ordered, it was so funny, I was just sitting here the other night and I'm like, you know what I need? I need more celestite. I need more of that beautiful angelic light blue flow. And I feel like all of these stones are really good. They're really good for communicating, because now you have clarity. You have a clear vision of the direction you want to go in. So amidst all this change, your heart is going to be centered. Your mind is going to be peaceful. Take it one day at a time. You are conscious of your thought patterns. Now I'm going to pull out like 4 cards in a row, and we're going to build a little storyboard and see really what they have been trying to communicate to you. I am so excited about the wealth and abundance headed your way too, because that is some substantial wealth that comes with aces. That's law, any kind of thing pertaining to law and that you've been waiting on as well. I guess I don't know upside down from right side up here. Okay, here we go. Woo! So we have 9 of Cups. We have this beautiful 7 of Cups, lots of choices. We have this 8 of Wands, really firing these out into the universe and asking for certain things, in Page of Cups. So let's start over here. And your highest self, as well as your ancestors, want you are going to be receiving messages of love that show you are deserving of this. But also they want you to ask within this, about your beliefs. Like, where did you learn this belief? Really think about it. Is this some current day thing where you saw too much social media and you had this belief you had to be so extra, or you had to be so glamorous or wealthy? Where did you learn this belief? Really name it to tame it. Does believing this benefit you in any way? Because now you're putting, what is my passion? Does it benefit you when you think whatever you're thinking? Not, I have to be better. I should do this. I should do that. How about I am? They really want you to see yourself, and I am capable. I am formidable. I am strong. I am grounded. I am caring, kind, resourceful, all of those things. That's what they want you to know. Can you redirect your self-doubt into creativity? Because that's sometimes this, like, I have all these passions and ideas, but how am I going to go about this? And what will this look like? Just start moving. Motivation comes from moving a muscle and changing a thought. So if you're laying in bed looking on Instagram thinking, I have all these ideas, what should I do? Sit up, get up, walk around, pace, start to go, okay, I want to make this jewelry. Let me go online and buy some beads right now. Let me go to the store. Let me go to the ocean and collect shells. All of that that really move a muscle and change a thought. They want you to know that you are getting in line with this new creative and altruistic self that's amazing. And because of this frequency that's growing, you're going to receive in the dream state and other places lots of messages about love. And with the Seven of Cups, you'll have lots of choices. It's like no matter what, do not, instead of judging, try to understand. Instead of choosing instant gratification, choose your future self. Instead of blaming other people, take responsibility. Instead of being reactive, practice the pause. Now, the pause is somebody says something that is alarming, it is aggressive, it is triggering. You take a step back and you have a pause. There is no stronger reply than no reply for that pause, because then the person hears what they said in their own mind and or in a text, anything. They have a pause to reevaluate. Where was their point of action coming from? Was it trying to be aggressive? Was it trying to diminish you? That pause gives you a time to have a moment too and saying, well, are they in a bad head and heart space? Are they having a hard time? I can have empathy, but guess what? I don't need to engage. So have the pause. Do you want to stay the same or do you want to choose differently? I know every day I want to choose differently. I want to grow. I want to evolve. And so are you. You're going to have these choices. You want to fill your cups with all the good stuff. And that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be making good choices for yourself. Let's see about your path, what's happening. It's heading towards you, lickety split. Those messages are coming. Oh, I love this. Boy, is this getting good. There's your 10 of Cups. Now your ancestors and your highest self want you to know you're aligning with your true path purpose. This is to be a kind, genuine, grounded, well-sorted individual by doing exactly what you love and gives you bliss, and you have a natural creative spark. And you don't have to work for any kind of big companies to get a paycheck. You don't have to do what you used to do. You don't need to wait for somebody else. You can be a beginner at something. You don't have to have all the answers yet. Take time to develop your strengths. Be imperfect, make mistakes, struggle with tasks, and move on and correct, right? I do this because I have a lot of fire in my chart. What happens is I get extremely excited about stuff, but we need to have this. I'm going to send out and receive back positive energy vibes, right? By living in a state of beautiful, like kind of aloha energy. Your body and soul is aligned and in balance with those around you. So you're going to receive messages on how to ground out, be balanced, be rich in your own sovereignty, and be empowered, and not take any guff from people, and not diminish or shrink yourself so you feel you have to fit in some mold. This is just you completely spreading your wings and flying. And they also want you to know that this is coming very quickly. So if you feel overwhelmed at times, it's simply all these divine messages pouring into your beautiful, crown chakra, letting you know now is the time. You are ready to sparkle and shine and glow and grow. Participate in the arena of life in such a big way, and don't have fear. Be an advocate for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Make strong boundaries. People sometimes will take as much as you give. So all of a sudden, if you feel like, why am I always, on my bandwidth and I feel pulled? Because you've been over giving. So now is time to pump the brakes a bit and say, hey, I'm sorry, I'm tired today. I'm taking a me day. I'll get back to you on that. I'm still thinking that over. Whatever you want. You can pause, break, and do whatever. It's your life. You're not out here to be inconveniencing the hell out of yourself to make life more convenient for other people, okay? Now you're doing it in a big way. Very, very strong Emperor vibes in this group one. I love that for you guys so much. That is you, and you are feeling good, and your ancestors want you to know they are proud. The person you are constantly becoming, because you are evolving. They know you have those moments, and I feel like some of them they're speaking personally to. They know you have these bouts of doubt and fear, and sometimes depression, and you want to withdraw because you feel like the world can be complicated and it can be aggravating. Take those times. Go into that hermit mode. You deserve it. You will come out stronger. They love you. They're watching you. They're assisting you. All you have to do is ask. Get connected to your divine helpers out there. Just ask. I personally do this, and man, oh man, do they show up for me time after time. And usually what they say, again, is hit the pause, slow down. Why are you trying to do everything? Girl, where are you going so fast? You're going to flip your wig. Like, really? My dad used to say, calm down, toots. Like, I would really if I was going somewhere, I'd literally be knocking things over. I'd get so excited. This is about just having that pause and assessing and going, is this even worth my effort? And like, what is this? As a society, we're taught to, be nice, be, be congenial. But again, we are no longer inconveniencing ourselves to convenience other people. We need our time, we need our space, and we need our energy. Therefore, when our bandwidth is full, we say, oh, you know what, I'm going to take a personal day, or I'm taking a day or two. I'll get back to you when I have time. Thank you. People really do respect that, and they will react despondingly. And the people that are trying to press and lean in and get you to do what they want and take more, and I would love to do this, I would love for you to do that. Guess what? You would love that. How much have you really been asking? A lot of people don't stop and ask themselves that until you put the brakes on, and they're like, oh wow, I have been asking a lot of that person or whatever. Maybe I'll reassess. So that's a good way to kind of get those boundaries in place too. And you're going to be doing that beautifully, group one. So you are the superstar. If you're new to my channel, you guys, welcome. My name is Melanie. I really appreciate you coming on board. I would love a like and subscribe. And again, for some reason, somebody was saying all my links don't show up on these newer videos. I'm not sure what's happening, but if you come over to Instagram and DM me, I can send you a menu of all my offerings. I'll see what's going on if the links don't show up on this. I have a full menu of, and again, I'm Sparkrist 11. SPARKRIST 11 over on Instagram, and I DM you and I can send you screen pics of all my stuff and my information, and I'll go see what's going on over there with that, because YouTube has been changing things up. So you guys are the absolute best. And now we are going to go on to number 2. Okay, number 2. I just had a brief pause. I like to take in a very, very big breath and get ready for the read, and also just center and calm myself because I get really excited. So your ancestors and your highest self also want you to know, you might not know, but you will. And let's see what this has to do with as well. So we're going to pull some cards. You have more options than you realize. So I'm going to pull a card on this options. Yeah, what happens is, in love, I feel like you have been lambasted and you had some problems in the past. And I feel like you are a true giver, and your ancestors want you to know this is a time gone by. You are no longer going to be oppressed, suppressed, or damaged by love. You're stepping into your own power and true worth. You see this, the Strength card. This is trumping this. And now what happens when we decide we know our worth and who we are, we step into this strong, beautiful person, and it eclipses what has gone on in the past. And now we have present moment awareness. They want you to know, do not reflect back on the hurts and doubts and fears. It's a lower vibration. Step into this. This is what I know I deserve. I do not deserve crumbs. I do not deserve people that want to get with me physically right away, people that are thinking I look good on paper, people that want to abuse me for whatever reason. I'm going to read that energy really well, and they want you to know they are also here to help you. There is no way. You are transitioning into this super powerful, strong person, and you deserve divine love, and it's coming for you. And they want you to know you're going to stay in this. You are going to let you get in touch with your real natural emotions and moments. You're going to be able to be rich and involved in the process by present moment awareness. You're going to feel like you're able to be vulnerable, and that will not be a personal problem. You will seek out help when you also need it. And I love for people to go over and see Matthew Boggs, Boggs, on YouTube when it talks about red flags in relationships, other things like that. They just want to let you know that you will not give in and be the weaker person that you thought you were in the past. Because again, that was perception as well. That not that you ever deserve less, but you just thought for some reason you didn't measure up, and you kept having to prove and go and validate and get stamps of approval. You no longer have to do that. You're really beautifully moving out of any kind of people-pleasing mode into, no, I'm sorry, I need a personal day. I don't need to, and telling yourself, I don't need to answer that email, DM, or anything right away. I'm my own person. I have a schedule. I have time. Again, I'm saying this for everybody. I will not inconvenience myself to convenience others. That's my new motto, because I found myself doing that the other day. I had people just kind of like grabbing and being cloying, and I thought, you know what? People will take as much as we give, and I was really the giving tree, and my bandwidth was full. I was answering everybody within minutes of their DMs, and we can do this, and I was obligating myself to a point where I then was gathering some resentment, like, does this person really need my attention daily or every other day, and all of that. So what we have to do is just say, oh, you know what? I'm taking some time off. I will get to you, especially if it's something that just benefits them. They're just asking you something, right? You're going to be able to step into this power. Okay, 5 of Pentacles, no more lack mentality. This is where the problems were stemming, and this is what you're moving to. You're monetarily, your your ancestors and higher self want you to know lack really can bring about lack when we constantly focus, will I have enough money? And I realize and understand that a lot of people, as well as myself sometimes I feel very abundant, and then sometimes I look into my bank account and I go, oh gosh, I'm going to these bills, I'm going to have that. But what we have to do is go the world and I understand the world and the energy of money, and I am generous, and I realize the universe is generous and will always send it back to me. You are going to be so self-assured and self-made. This Nine of Pentacles is you doing it on your own. You planting those seeds, you paying attention, you having all this beautiful passive income, you understanding your creativity and your worth. I went through a phase too when I first started making jewelry that I didn't understand. I just had so much fun and it was a natural gift. So I thought, oh, I'll just charge whatever the beads are. And then it was the craziest thing. I was literally paying for other people's shipping, and I was in deficit, and I thought, wait a minute, this is also my time. And I would like to go for a walk, get some exercise, watch a film, spend more time with my family. And then when it struck home, it was like, aha, you know your worth, and you're not charging that $100, $150 an hour, whatever it is, for that 1 hour of time or when you're making something, but it is for everything. It is for, having to go out and advertise, the expense of the main resources. It can be licensing. It can be a whole myriad of things. And people just need to take that into consideration and know where people might not want to pay that much, or people that are willing to pay more. Remind yourself of that. I mean, there are days where it's like I didn't go out and promote new things because time was more valuable than money for me for, quite a few days when I needed to just have some respite and get re-enthusiastic about it. And you'll learn to balance that beautifully. Your spirit guides and ancestors want you to know you are going to surprise yourself. You have so many options and so many gifts that you're going to be surprised. And they're also saying, go out and investigate and start things and try things and journal and what excites you and what gives you passion. And they really want you to get in on that. Look at these three. So this is your near future. They want you to know in the near future that you are going to be receiving messages from them. Again, I feel like it's in blackbirds, beautiful symbology, arrows, arrowheads, beautiful dark feathers. They want you to know that they are constantly trying to help you position yourself and receive these messages so you feel on your highest frequency, so you feel really good, you feel really vibrant, you feel really capable, you really feel you're at the ready. Because oftentimes we can be fatigued and an offer comes in. Right now, I don't know what is going on over in my emails for people wanting to do collaborations as well as in endorsement things. But I don't want to be over commercialized and have that kind of channel, but there are times where I do need to supplement. So I'm starting to look at those right now. And I was really happy because I feel like an abundant time is coming for us all. I feel this late spring and early summer is going to be like the nest egg that's coming for us to see us through the fallow winter. And your ancestors want you to know that you're going to be embarking on some cool endeavors. Here you go. This fantastic idea that you have been thinking, please act on it. They want you to act on it because part of your path, and I definitely feel this, is acceptance. The cycles of life. It is your turn to be abundance. It is your turn to gather wealth and abundance and go through. They see you being successful and happy and, in your home life and love and all of this because you're accepting you are a beautiful, gifted person and you won't settle for anything less. Once you value yourself, nobody can diminish you. And like Eleanor Roosevelt says, nobody can make us feel bad about ourselves unless we give them permission. I never give anybody permission. If I get that hairy eyeball in a store where it's I'm looking at a couple display items while I'm moving up to the front. It's I don't take it personally. I don't get aggressive. I'm just that's their energy. I put a protective, I call it an ISO bubble. I'm isolated. I'm here. I'm having fun around me. I do not let anybody else deter me from my path, and nor are you. And at times it's hard. We have families lean in and lead hard sometimes, but shouldn't you be doing this? And why would you spend your money on that? Nobody should be counting your coins. Nobody should be spending your money. Nobody should be spending your time. And that's what you're really stepping into. And your guides want to know too, that it's okay to reparent yourselves. If they've ever said, or you've ever heard, no one will ever want to marry you when you act like that, no, it's okay to express yourself. You don't need to act like something you're not. And that same thing, don't be weak or don't be whiny. Name your feelings. Do it. Live in the present moment. Not this crazy, focus on your future, eyes on the prize. Live in the present moment because that's where the magic and the synchronicity and the symbolism's going to happen for you. They want you to know wherever, this is grandparents, great-grandparents, if they ever were pushing or misaligned some kind of energy, you need to reparent parent, grandparent, and ancient parent yourself, right? Failure equals learning a lesson. So do what makes you happy. Go and push forth. And who cares? Lots of us get resistance. Lots of us get rejection. We just push through. Think what actors and actresses must go through on a daily basis. You should look like this. You should be this size. You should have this inflection. You should have this stance. There's so much so told so often what they should be and not what they do have that's awesome. And I love that resiliency in people in the entertainment industry. That's magic. Think of Jim Carrey. He's just like a box of magic. He just boings in the scene and they're probably like, what the hell? That's a thing. You're going to have this sustainable magic energy within you that says, I am what I am and I'm digging it and here I go. And your ancestors want you to know they are so proud and you are so deserving of this, 5-alarm charm moment where people are coming in and they are patting you on the back. They're appreciating you. They're showing you their love. It's coming. They want you to know you can take it easy. You don't have to say, think, feel anything anybody else is trying to foist on you because you're ready to listen to your own voice. And damn, is it going to come in Technicolor. And I'm also hearing to reaffirm this for yourself daily. Please journal. Please tap into readers and speakers that help you, TED Talks, things that reaffirm that personally we are our own magic and our yardstick and our North Star. So it's what we are letting in that decides the direction we move. And you're on that path now and they're super proud of you. Oh, I'm so excited for you, group 2. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh, you guys, if that's you, you get a star. I love you guys so much. You're amazing. Again, if you need a private read or anything else, if the links don't come up when you press that little gray arrow, come on over to Sparkrist11 on IG and I will send you all the info on everything. And I'm going to be having a super sale of new spring pieces on there. I'm going to be posting them up. It is absolutely amazing. And I'm still running that contest. Whoever goes and sees Emma in Therapy in a Nutshell, they're going to win the magic box of jewelry. All you have to do is comment over on IG what video you watched and what you liked about it, because she is, I feel like, a savior to many. She is so concise and so quick and gets to the point and helps you out immediately that I'm just like blown away. And her natural, beautiful, earthy approach to stuff is just gangbusters. I love it. So again, you guys, you're doing it. I love you. I'm excited for you. Please comment down below if you feel this beautiful energy and you're shifting and you feel it, because it is your time. Again, don't forget to press like and subscribe, you shiny, shiny stars. Love and light to you guys. Now we're going to find out what's going on with number 3. Okay, you gorgeous number 3. Right away, as I was getting your deck in place, I heard something very, very strong, because I feel like you're questioning at times your mental health or your stability or your capability. I'm hearing your mental health is not a fixed state. You can practice strategies, self-care, ask for help to assist in taking care of your mental health. Everyone has their ups and downs. This is normal and natural. And again, I'm suggesting to everybody on God's green earth to go see on YouTube Therapy in a Nutshell. Emma is one of the most concise, fast answer delivery systems I've ever seen. She speaks very beautifully, quickly. She has dozens and dozens of videos. They've helped me too, because I was kind of cycling and why am I doing more? And what I was doing sometimes, I thought if I did more, I would get more done. And I felt like I was suffering burnout. And I saw this one video and it made so much sense to me, because it's simply sometimes when we have a feeling we're refusing to feel, we speed up and do more and we don't acknowledge it. And then it gets bigger and then we feel like something is coming upon us. If I have a family member I'm worried about, that's what I'll do. I'll get busier and busier. And I'm just hearing it is healthy. So please go see her. Whatever issue you have, I'm telling you, she is a wizard. And I was so excited coming upon her. But that message was really coming through for you, because sometimes here's one of your messages. Very true. Things are not as they appear, and change is always good. And I feel like some of you guys might be in a fearful state about moving, either moving away from your home, going to school, going to another country, changing a job or vocation. But change is always good. It breaks the stagnancy cycle. It breaks us getting stuck. It breaks us being in the comfort zone. It leaves us zero room for growth. And then we get apathy and heaviness. And now you're ready to go. But right now, things are not as they appear. I feel like your ancestors really want you to know your head is making this drama and it doesn't exist. Whether it's someone who doesn't like you and you like them, or you feel that that's your perception, or you're not good enough for this job, or something bad is happening, it is not as they appear. It is your brain just basically overthinking, tricking you, allowing your ego to come in and make this devilish drama of something that is simply not true. So I'm hearing that. So whatever this fear is, either somebody's trying to get back at you at work, or you're going to be fired, or somebody's speaking ill of you, or this person dislikes you, it's simply not true. Your angels, guides, and your higher self wants you to know. It's something that, our ego does to us. It takes something and it just runs with it like the Dickens. It sets it on fire. It soaks it in oily rags. It ignites it. It throws in sparklers. It turns it into a friggin' bonfire when it simply is just a little glint of glitter in the sun. We need to, what I'm hearing for you is please just slow down. You have nothing to prove. That's the number one thing I'm hearing. You have absolutely nothing to prove that you are doing what you should be doing. There you go. And everybody, some of you guys that you think were treated unfairly or something is going on in a drama, the truth will come out and you'll be vindicated. Absolutely vindicated. Your guides want you to know this. If somebody thinks you did something at work or aren't doing something you're supposed to do, all the truth is going to come out and you're going to really come out looking excellent. Also, some of you guys that are waiting for law cases, I definitely feel like it's coming out in your favor, and your guides want you to know, relax into this flow state. Don't worry. It doesn't change anything. Be present. Have fun. Again, it's like, take some time to breathe and think, instead of judging other people too, try to understand them, because some people are going through, but they want you to know a couple things about emotions because they feel you're really in it right now. And let's see what that is. Yeah. You have all the keys to unlock all these doors and free yourself. Emotions are not facts. Sometimes they're strong. They can feel like the truth, but that is not always the reality. Emotions are not permanent. Whatever you're feeling at the moment will eventually change into another emotion. Please know that with a higher fan energy, you're going to feel that. They also want you to know you are a divine old spirit that is now receiving gifts. It's part of the reason you feel like your mental clarity is unstable, because you may think that you're hallucinating or seeing all these synchronistic numbers, but you feel like animals are talking to you. You feel like you're hearing voices talking to you. Oftentimes clairaudience works like that. You actually hear things. Your gifts are coming into play. So you are not in some kind of problematic phase. You are in a blossoming phase. You are now being divinely supplied with some awesome information to help you on your path and ease your way. And listen, emotions are neither good nor bad. There is no simple label, no right or wrong way to feel. Feeling exists within us as they naturally are. But what we don't want is secondary feelings coupled with first bad feelings, right? Fear can translate into anger. You see prejudicial people, racist and crazy people like that. That's what happens. First, they have a fear of what might happen. So then they're angry at the people that haven't done anything. It's really weird. Secondary, third emotions that pile on, exaggerate and bury the first. And then, we're not able to label it and find out why we're feeling this in the first place. Emotions don't require action too. Like somebody says something to me within my family and it might be a trigger or whatever. Like, I only have so many hours in the day. So it's like, if those dishes aren't done or that laundry isn't done and somebody comes in and that's the first thing they notice, I give the pause. I give the pause. I give the breath. I give the look. And I just let it vaporize. I don't need to engage in that. Guess what? I'm not your housekeeper, so keep it moving, that type of thing. You know what? There is no need for immediate action when a strong emotion comes on. Please recognize it, feel it, and then act on it. But do not text that scathing report to that person as to why they have every deficit known to man and why you would get an immediate restraining order and have them arrested if possible, that sort of thing. Just how you just feel like popping off sometimes. I remember when I first began this process of my videos and somebody would just say something, oh, why don't you cover this or why do you do that? And it was like my first or second video. And I remember going like, well, because I just started, I felt defensive. And then I felt, well, I don't even know this person, or even if I did know them, who cares? I'm not involving myself. I'm not going to be triggered or pulled in. I'm realizing that I need a pause, and that's their energy and that's their perspective. Have fun with it. Please go in isolation because I don't want to be involved in this. Party of one. Bye-bye. That sort of energy. We can be silly. We can exaggerate it, but people don't deserve our immediate response. Even if you feel like you're flooded with emails, whatever at work, have a pause. That's other people's urgency. It's not yours. So I'm hearing, recognize your energy, keep it safe, recognize other people, recognize what you have bandwidth from, let them know, hey, I need a pause. I need a day. I'm working on something else currently. I'll get back to you. Your time is your time. Your energy is your energy. And like I've said to every other group, do not inconvenience yourself to convenience others. This just came into my head yesterday and now I scream it from the rooftops. All the time I'm in my car, same thing, because I used to do this. I'm not necessarily a people pleaser, but I want people to be comfortable and happy. But I was doing that to a degree where it was highly inconvenient for me. I was trying to answer way too many DMs. I was trying to help people with issues to the point where I wasn't getting my regular work done that I wanted. So you're going to be able to eliminate what's false and confront what does not work right now. And you're going to have an opportunity to reset that bar and have healing and all of this. And they want you to know anything that has to do with misbegotten facts is going to come out in your favor, law, monetary, or otherwise coming out in your favor. Oh, stop overthinking. They want you to know, guess what? You're thinking in a loop, and I do this as well. What happens is our mind will fixate on something, right? Again, we're back in this thought process, but we have to recognize this, catch ourselves, and dismiss it. So all I'm hearing is as soon as you have that thought, I'm not good enough, this is going to be hard, whatever, dismiss it and say, a thought is just a thought, but it does become an emotion and a feeling if I stay fixated on it. What I want to be fixated on is things that help me grow, expand, and feel great. And since you move out of that, you're able to pull in, I got to make a choice, and I can make a choice, be happy with, push through, follow through, go for it, have strength, know what's going on. And again, it's like I am removing myself completely from the hardships, and I'm going to have a rest from this. This is resting your mind, resting your thoughts. Why am I thinking so much? Why aren't I doing? Why aren't I popping out a sun chair, sitting and having a lemonade and meditating and relaxing and breathing? Why aren't I looking at beautiful art, going for a walk on my breaks? Why am I in this? I'm hearing they want you to really take a break from social media and seeing the best of the best and all these staged photos because they feel like you're comparing yourself and thinking you need that. You are living your authentic life. And know this, when people are so busy photographing these most fabulous things, they're not actually existing in that. And I feel like the more people are promoting the excellence of life and the glamour of life, the less they're actually living it. Because when you're really living it, you don't have time to film every damn thing, right? They want you to know that. Have a rest, relax, because you are in for the love of your life that's coming. I hear this very closely. Your guides and your higher self want you to know too, you are in for this beautiful love that you have been waiting for, that is going to knock your socks off. This is a divinely guided and high frequency love that you planted the seeds for, you've been waiting for, and it is coming. And not only is this soulmate twin flame that has done the work, that's what soulmate with the twin flame together is. They are now ready to come in and be your true soulmate and twin flame because they've done all the shadow work, and you're not going to have the chasing, the running, the difficulty, the miscommunication. So you're going to have the craziest dreams you've ever had. Comment down below if this is starting to take place. Like you literally feel like you're on a cosmic roller coaster filled with glitter, flames, rockets, everything going on at once. What I feel your dreams are going to have in them, a lot of liquid, a lot of water, a lot of cleansing. I see waterfalls, I see lakes, I see just you seeing drinks or drinking a lot. I see liquid flow state because that's part of what's going on. You're turning in and tuning into this beautiful, beautiful receptive state. So honor yourself right now. Take care of yourself. Get ready for this. Glow up. Don't say, oh, I should be scrubbing the floor when you want a manicure. Get in that car and go get that manicure, girl. Get in that car and go get that cool beanie hat and bathing suit and whatever you want. Man, woman, child, just go out and treat yourself. I'm hearing that huge. Honor yourself. Little things that bring you boosts and joy. Please do this for yourself because you are so, so deserving of this. You want to show up, glow up, grow up, and know up. You want to know more about yourself. And I'm hearing this so strongly. Please celebrate your little wins and milestones because you're sprouting these little baby angel wings that are saying, I can fly. I know I can do this. And when you celebrate the fact that you did anything, that you did your laundry today, that you ate healthier food, that you made that difficult email, phone call, or whatever, celebrate that because it's something that you didn't want to necessarily do, but you did it. You're showing that you are growing up and you can step into this and you can be responsible and know this because you have this stellar love that is coming to you and you are situating yourself to be in the winner's circle, to be in the arena of life in a big way, not having to have this false kind of, I need to sell myself like a piece of real estate. Look at me. I'm this, I'm that. No, you're like, I feel, I am. The self-assuredness is going to come over you and your ancestors want you to know it is your time. You deserve this. It was always here, but now you're in receivership. Therefore, it's arriving. And then I just see an exclamation point, and that's what I hear. And I see a bunch of faces smiling. I see a grandmother that's really beautiful. I see all these names too that are coming down. They could be grandfathers. I'm seeing Thomas. I'm seeing Jane. I'm seeing Eugenie. I'm seeing Mary, Catherine, Carolyn, Anna, just a million names. And a lot of these are grandmothers and they're with you all the time. Oh, wow. Like amazing, amazing. And I'm seeing, I don't speak Spanish. I don't know Consuelo. I'm seeing just all these names just coming for a lot of you guys. It is a ton of beautiful Spanish names as well, Indian names, all of this. What happens when I'm channeling, especially when I'm channeling passed on loved ones, is I have clear sentience as well as clairaudience, and it looks like it's actually on a ticker tape, but I can hear it as well, and it moves rather swiftly, yet I can capture and pluck off what I need for messages, whatever it is, and it kind of just reverberates and comes out. So oftentimes when I watch my videos, I don't even remember what I'm saying. Sometimes there's a vocabulary there that I didn't even know I have, so it's some exciting stuff at times. But the number one thing they want you to know is the love is coming you deserve. Please slow down and realize you are not mentally afflicted. Our mental state will change and shift and grow. And because you're receiving these downloads, it's taxing on our 3D bodies. When we have a lot of this stuff, sometimes I'm telling you what, I forget that I'm speaking out loud when I'm in public because I get so excited when I'm talking to my aunt, my mother, and others that have passed on. It's like real, true voices, like they're sitting in my car. And animals, I'll just start talking to animals, and I'm like, yo, you're in public. And I'm like, but oftentimes, if I have a phone in my hand, people just assume that. They think I have Bluetooth. I'm like, yeah, I got the direct Bluetooth. I'm talking straight up to Alpha Centauri. I'm up there. But you know what I mean? Don't doubt this. And in the growth process, be springy, light, and happy, shiny person. Who cares what other people think? Because now you're stepping into your power, and you deserve all this beauty that's coming. Comment down below if you feel it, like this Christmas Eve snap, crackle, pop, beautiful energy, and you're ready for it, because it's here, and all you need to do is be in receivership. So every time you have a doubt or fear that pops in, be like, this is just my ego that's popping in. It's trying to just play ping pong with my soul, and my soul has a slam dunk, so I'm going to listen to, I'm lovable, I'm capable, I'm bright, I'm shiny, I'm worthy, I'm awesome, I'm a great friend, all of that. And that's what's going to come about. So love and light, you beautiful, beautiful star. I'm so excited for you, group 3. Please comment down below if this was your group. I'm so excited for you. And again, you guys, my name is Melanie Williams. I'd love a like and subscribe. If you've never heard any of my videos, I'm going to start to do whatever. If the pop of positivity will be daily when one of these isn't in play. And I love you guys for all your support and love. And thank you for these beautiful wow, these beautiful suggestions. And I just want to show, because I want to give credit to everybody that's trying so hard. And this was our beautiful soul that came over, and she has an amazing amount of everything. So I'm going to be doing quite a few of these. Thank you so much for these beautiful comments and suggestions over on IG. And if you guys have a video that you'd like to get a say in the subject matter, just pop it down below, and you can bet I'm going to be on that stuff. So love and light, you guys.